Good morning, my dear Nikhil. Good morning, my dear Benjamin.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my dear Catherine.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. Good morning, my dear Benjamin.
Sir,
Why are you not responding to my questions? You are not responding to my
sir,
instructions.
sir, I have network issue, sir.
Okay. Then you have to inform to me just by at least by sending a
Okay,
message. You have not mentioned anything. Just you are keeping silently. Then how can I understand you?
okay, sir.
If any network issue is there or if any technical issue is there, then inform me. Then I can understand. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Uh, Not only last week class. For many classes, you behave like this only. You have not responded, even though you have not informed me anything, any issues, any technical issue or network issues. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Uh, if any problem is there, if any technical or network issues or any health issues are there, then tell me, then I can understand. Okay, my dear children. Good morning, my dear Rexlin. How are you? In the previous class, we have discussed, yes, good morning, my dear Rexlin, difference of two sets, A minus B. And we have represented that set in the set builder form as well as pictorial representation. Now let us define disjoint sets. What is meant by disjoint sets? Are you preparing well for the weekly test this week, Friday? Are you preparing well, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
I have already informed you regarding syllabus. What is the syllabus? What is the syllabus for that weekly test? Tell me what is the syllabus for the weekly test?
Sir,
Sir.
exercise 1.1, sir.
Point
1.1 to 1.5, sir.
1.5, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. No, 1.4. Sorry, 1.4, not 1.5. This is 1.4 concepts. 1.4. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and 1.4. These four exercises are syllabus for the weekly test. Four exercises. Okay. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and 1.4. Four exercises. Now come to this definition disjoint sets. If A and B are two sets, such that A intersection B is equal to 5, then A and B are called disjoint. Then A and B are called disjoint sets. This is about disjoint sets. Disjoint sets means there is no element in common for the both sets A and B. Then the two sets are called disjoint sets. Venn diagram for this disjoint sets Venn diagram. If you want to represent disjoint sets, here like this, there is no common area. There is no common area for these two sets. So this is called disjoint sets. If there is no element in common for both the sets A and B, then A and B are called disjoint sets. Okay, my children. Now come to that next point. The sets A minus B, A intersection B, and B minus A are mutually disjoint sets. That is, the intersection of any of these two is the null set. Here three sets, namely A minus B, A intersection B, and B minus A. Now let us represent these three sets in the Venn diagram. In the Venn diagram, previously we have discussed A minus B. This region A minus B, this horizontal shaded region A minus B. This horizontal shaded region denotes A minus B. This vertical shaded region denotes B minus A. B minus A. This empty or let us shaded by slant lines. Slant lines shaded region denotes A intersection B. So if you observe these three regions, this is horizontal shaded region, and this is a vertical shaded region, and this is a slant lines shaded region. If you observe these three areas, there is no element in common for these three sets. Okay, so that is why they are called mutually disjoint sets. If you take these two sets, there is no common element. A intersection B and B minus A, there is no common element. A minus B and B minus A, if you take these two sets, there is no element in common. That is why we say that A minus B, A intersection B, and B minus A are called mutually. Mutually means if you take any two sets out of these three sets, if you select any two sets, this is one set, and this is another set, and this is another set. If you take any two sets out of these three sets, we cannot find any element in common. Understood this point, my dear children? What is meant by mutually disjoint sets? Got this point? Next one, we shall start exercise 1.4 sums. I don't explain each and every question. I don't explain here. Time factor is also there. We can't spend much time for each and every question. I will explain some questions. You have to work out the remaining sums. All of you open the page number 17. All of you open the page number 17. See the question number 1. Question number 1. Find the union of each of the following pairs of sets. Okay, see that first one. Find the union of x is equal to set 1, 3, 5 and set y is equal to set 1, 2, 3. Here two sets, namely x and y are given. We have to find union of these two sets. Okay, my children. Given x is equal to set 1, 3, 5 and y is equal to set 1, 2, 3. Now we have to find union of two sets. Previously we have discussed union of two sets. How do you represent? We use this notation. X, U letter U, capital letter U, Y. X union Y. This is the union of these two sets. Okay. Then first we write set X, set 1, 3, 5, union set Y, set 1, 2, 3. Then how do you find? First we write all the elements in the set X, 1, 3, 5, comma. From this set Y, we should not repeat the same elements which we have already written. In the set Y, if any element is repeated, what we have written as already, we should not take them into consideration. Then what will be written here? What should be written here? 1 is already there, we have written. Here 2 is there, 2 not there, so we can write 2. And here 3 is there, here already 3 is there. That's all. Therefore, X union Y is equal to set 1, just I am rearranging these elements of this set in the ascending order. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's all. Got this point, my dear children? Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
I'm not explaining second question. Try the second one. Try the second question. Okay. Now come to the next one, third one. A is equal to set find the union of A is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and multiple of 3. B is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number less than 6. Here we have to find the union of these two sets. We have to find the union of these two sets. If you observe, is it a finite set or infinite set? Can you tell me? Set A, Is it a finite set or infinite set?
Finite set, sir.
Mahima, sorry, is it
Sir,
a
finite set.
finite set? Is it finite set or infinite set? Set A, multiple of
Set
3.
A is infinite, sir.
Yeah, set A is an infinite set. What about the set B? What about the set B?
So finite set.
It is a finite set. In case if you want to find union of an infinite set and a finite set, or both are infinite sets, if both are infinite sets, here these two sets are given in the set builder form. Yes or no? These two sets A and B are given in the set builder form. In that case, if you want to find union of these two sets, no need to write in the roster form. No need to write these two sets in the roster form. If any one of the two sets is an infinite set, if any one of the given two sets is an infinite set, remember this point, my dear children, no need to write that set in the roster form. Then how to write union of the two sets? How to write the union of these two sets? It is a very simple task, my dear children. Just we use or. That's all. Between the two sentences, just we use or. Okay, my dear children. Given A is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and multiple of 3, and b is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number less than 6. First of all, we wrote the given two sets. Okay. In this case, just we write these two sentences. We join these two sentences by using or. Union means, remember that, or. If we are finding union of two sets, then we use or, the phrase or. Okay. So A union B is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and a multiple of 3. See here, I'm joining these two sentences with the help of or. X is a natural number and a multiple of 3, or x is a natural number less than 6. So no need to repeat this sentence, x is a natural number, because we have already written x is a natural number. So no need to write the sentence again. X is a natural number and a multiple of 3, or x is less than 6, or x is less than 6. That's all. Like this, x is less than 6. Like this, we write the union of two sets. If any one of the two sets is an infinite set, then no need to convert them into roster form. No need to write them in the roster form. Just we combine the two sets with the help of OR. Got this point, my children? Got this point? Understood this point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now come to the question number 4. Will you try the question number 4, my dear children? They are finite sets. They are finite sets. Question number 4. Both A and B are finite sets. So write the two sets in the roster form and then find the union of the two sets. Don't follow this method. Don't follow this method. Because if you observe the given two sets in the question number 4, question number 4, they are finite sets, but they are given in the set builder form. They are given in the set builder form. Convert them, write them in the roster form. Understood this point, my dear children? Write that two sets, the question number 4 in the roster form. After that, find the union of the two sets. Next question. A is equal to given A is equal to set 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 5. Then what is the union of two sets A union B? A union B is equal to set 1, 2, 3 union 5. Now can you tell me the union of these two sets? What are the elements in this set? 1, 2, 3. We write the elements of the first set as it is. Are there any elements in the second set? Are there any elements in the second set here 5? There is no element in the second set 5. So we enclose this set by flower bracket or set bracket. That's all. This is the union of two sets A and B. Now do the second question as homework. And the third question, see the third question, my dear children. Just by observing the result of second question, by observing the result of the second question, write the third question. Write the answer to the third question. Okay. Second question and third questions are related to each other. Third question depends upon the result obtained in the question number 2. Will you do that? Question number 2 and 3 also as homework. If you have any doubts, then ask your doubts and get your doubts clarified by calling me by phone. Ask your doubts personally and get your doubts clarified. Now question number 4. A is equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4. B is equal to set 3, 4, 5, 6. C is equal to set 5, 6, 7, 8. And D is equal to set 7, 8, 9, 10. Here 4 sets, namely A, B, C and D. 4 sets are given here. Then we have to find A union B. A union B. How do you find A union B? We write the elements of the first set 1, 2, 3, 4 union. Set B is equal to set 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you tell me A union B? Any one of you? Any one of you? Can you tell me A union B here? A union B?
Sir,
Yes, my dear Samuel, tell me.
so set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Very good. Very good, my dear Samuel. Understood this answer, my dear children? Samuel said A union B. Understood this answer? Similarly, we find A union C. What is A here? Set to 1, 2, 3, 4. Union set to C. What are the elements of set C? 5, 6, 7, 8. That is equal to, can anyone tell the answer to this question? Can anyone tell the answer to this question? Except Samuel? A union C. Mahima, Vinisha, Percy, Ria, Nikhil.
So,
Yes, my dear Ria, tell me.
so A union B is equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very good. A union C, not A union B, A union C. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, my dear Ria. Now come to the third question. B union C. B union C. Write B. Set B. Set 3, 4, 5, 6. Union. What are the elements in set C? Set 5, 6, 7, 8. Who will tell the answer to this question? Nikhil, Catherine, Richan, Rexlin, Benjamin, Dishapriya. Any one of you? Who is this?
Sir.
Yes, my dear Catherine, tell me. Tell me, my dear Catherine.
Sir, set 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's all. Understood this answer, my dear children? Now come to this question. A union B union C. A union B union C. We can't find directly union of these three sets. In that case, first of all, we have to use a small brackets for any pair of these two sets. Okay, any pair of these three sets. So first I will write A union B union C, because union of sets satisfy associative property. So we can write this one as A union B union C. Now can you tell me what is A union B here? We have already found in the first question. What is the A union B here? Set 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 union. What is the set C? Set 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it is easy to find union of two sets. We can't find directly. Can you add the 3 numbers or 4 numbers at a time? You can't do that one. First we add 2 numbers and the resultant number can be added to third number, like this only. We follow this procedure in general. In general, we follow this procedure. Similarly, here also we have to find union of these 3 sets, but first we find union of the first 2 sets, and after that we find the union of the third set also. Then can you tell me the union of these two sets? Any one of you? Any one of you tell me? Tell me any one of you.
So set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very good, my dear Ria. Now come to the okay, my children. Can we go to the next question? Can we go to next question? Question number 5. Find the intersection of each of the pairs of sets of question number 1 above. For the same sets A, B, C and D. For the same sets. Okay, question number 1 above. Not question number 1. What are the sets in the question number 1? See the question number 1, my dear children. For that sets, the question number 1, we have to find intersection of the sets. What are the sets in the question number 1 here? X is equal to set 1, 3, 5 and y is equal to set 1, 2, 3. Now we have to find intersection of these two sets. First of all, we write the elements of the first set, set 1, 3, 5, intersection symbol, and we write the second set elements, set 1, 2, 3. Then what is meant by intersection of two sets? Intersection of two sets means we have to choose the elements. We have to choose the elements from the two sets which are in common. In the both sets. Now can you find out which elements are common in both the sets? Which elements are common in both the sets? Can you tell me?
3, sir.
1 and set 1,
3.
3. That's all. Okay. Next, second question. A is equal to set A, E, I, O, U. And B is equal to set small a, B, C. Now A intersection B. A is equal to set A, E, I, O, U. Intersection set A, B, C. Now can you tell me the intersection of these two sets?
Set
Can you tell
A.
me the intersection of the two sets A and B?
Sir, A.
Only A, singleton set A. Only one element is in common. In the both sets, only one element is in common. Understood this point, my children? Next, come to the third one. A is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and a multiple of 3. Just I am writing this set in the roster form. What are the multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. Okay. This is an infinite set. Next, B is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number x is a natural number less than 6, then can you tell me the elements of set B? X is a natural number less than 6. Can you tell me this is set in the roster form? My dear Nikhil, can you tell me the
Sir,
roster form of this set B?
B is equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very good. In the given two sets, if any one of the two sets is a finite set, in that case, to find intersection of the two sets, we write them in the roster form like this, and then we find intersection. A intersection B is equal to A is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. Intersection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now can you tell me what are the elements? What are the elements in common? What are the elements common in the both sets? Can you tell me, Disha Priya? Yes, very good, my dear. Percy, only 3. Only one element is in common in the both sets. That is 3 only. So in this case, we write them in the roster form, and then we find the intersection. Just opposite to the process of union of two sets. In the union of two sets, if any one of the sets is an infinite set, then we combine the two sentences by OR. In that case, no need to write that the sets in the roster form. Whereas in the case of intersection of the two sets, if any one of the two sets is a finite set, if it is a finite set, any one of the two sets, then we write them in the roster form, and then we write intersection of the two sets. Understood this point, my dear children? Now fourth one, can you tell me the elements of the set? Fourth one, just I am writing directly. Can anyone? Disha Priya, my dear Disha Priya.
Yes, sir.
Disha Priya,
Yes, sir.
can you tell me the elements of the set A in the question number 4? First Roman, question number 4. Are you following me? Can you
Yes,
tell
sir.
me?
I can't open the questions due to network, sir.
You can't?
Open the questions, sir.
Have you not downloaded
It
textbook?
is downloaded, but because of the network, it's still loading, sir.
Still loading. Okay.
Yes.
Anyone of you? Anybody of you can tell me the set in the roster form? Any one of you? Samuel,
Yes, sir.
can you tell me this is set A in the roster form? Set
Yes,
A.
sir. 4. Set A equal to
First
set
read that
X.
set. First read that set.
Sir, set X such that X is a natural number and 1 less than X less than or equal to 6.
Understood this one? We should write only natural numbers. We should write only natural numbers. That natural numbers lies. That natural numbers, how their behavior. What is the character of that natural number? It should be greater than 1. Yes or no? 1 less than x means x is greater than 1. X is greater than 1 less than x means x is greater than 1. Yes or no? Indirectly. Means natural number should be greater than 1 and less than or equal to 6. Can you tell me the elements? Greater than 1, What are the natural numbers greater than 1? Tell me, Samuel. What are the natural numbers greater than 1?
Sir, 2 to infinite.
No, 2, 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sir.
Ah, yes, very good. Yes, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma 6 only, because x value should be less than or equal to 6. It may be equal to 6 also. So 6 also should be considered. Understood this one, my dear children? Now tell
Yes,
me
sir.
the set B, Richen. My dear Richen, read once that set B. My
Yes,
dear
sir.
Richen, read that set B.
Set D is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and x less than 10.
6 less than x less than 10. Understood this set, my dear Richen? What are the elements of this set? Which
So,
type of
uh,
natural numbers? It must be greater than 6. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
6 less than x means x is greater than 6. X is greater than 6. X means a natural number. That natural number should be greater than 6, but less than 10. That natural number should be greater than 6, but less than 10. Can you tell me the elements of the set B? Greater than 6. Richard? Greater than
Sir,
6. Greater than 6.
7, 8, 9.
Very good. 7, 8 and 9 only. Understood these two sets, my dear children? Samuel, Percy, Ria, Catherine, Rexlin, Benjamin, Nikhil, Disha,
Yes,
clear?
sir.
I wrote here directly that sets in the roster form directly. These two sets were not given directly. Okay. Yes. Now we have to find intersection. A intersection B is equal to set 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Intersection set 7, 8, 9. Now, can you tell me, Benjamin, intersection of these two sets? Can you tell me the intersection of...
common numbers.
Sorry?
Sir?
Tell me the answer.
Sir, no common numbers. Sir.
No elements are in common. No elements are there in common.
Common.
That means empty set. Empty set. Or we can denote it by 5. By this letter 5. Okay. We can write like this, empty set. Set brackets with no element, or we can write directly 5. This symbol also denotes empty set, null set, or void set. Do you remember these terms, my dear children? Now will you do the question number 6? Same like this question. Intersection, finding intersection of sets. Will you do that one? Will you do that question number 6?
Yes, sir.
Intersection, based on the concept of intersection. Okay. In the case of question number 6, 8 and 9, in the Roman number 6, all of you see this question number, Roman number 6, 6th question, 8th question and 9th question. To find the answers to this question, first find the set which was given in the within the brackets. Find that set separately. Okay, my children, first find that set separately. Understood this point, my children? In this Roman number 6, 6th question, 8th question and 10th question, 9th question, 9th and 10th. Within the brackets, they have given some part. Yes or no? Will you do this question number 6, my dear children, as homework?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, my dear children. Now, will you try the question number 7 also? Question number 7 also.
Yes, sir.
Up to 7th question, do the homework. Write the classwork notes and which questions were not explained in this class. Do that questions as homework. If you have any doubts in these questions, ask your doubts and get your doubts clarified. Up to question number 7. I will start with 8th question tomorrow in the next class. Okay, my dear children? Now the time is 11 past 46 minutes. Now the time is 11 past 46 minutes. All of you can leave the meeting, my dear children. You can leave the meeting. All of you stay at home, stay safe, sanitize your hands frequently, maintain social distance, my dear children, and do your work sincerely and seriously and submit your work on time. Thank you all. Thank you all, my dear children.